Since they closed down the Sumner Tunnel on the weekends, this is usually how the traffic is going to be on the weekends. You know, this is where the split is. So if you stay to the right, you're going towards like Revere, the Sumner Tunnel, Route 1A. Stay to the left, you're going to the Ted Williams Tunnel, Mass Pike. You know, 93 north or south, depending on where you're going. So this is what you pretty much see. If you're coming out of Logan, that's what you probably are looking at if you're coming out of Logan over there. So it depends on which way you're going or coming. And there's also traffic on that little ramp up there as well. Got a state trooper in the middle of the road. He's probably just making sure people go left or right. He's not really doing too much, but just looking, because he really can't do too much at this point. Just walking up to this car over there, just tell him to keep going. Some of the tunnel closed. You can see that sign right there. It's not too sure you can make it out, but some of the tunnel is closed. What else is there to see around here? There's a lot of traffic, guys. You know, I don't know if I can get an angle of that. Let's see. We can look over there. There we go. Plenty of traffic over there. This is where you see a lot of drivers do a lot of erratic behavior. So just keep your eyes open. You might see people just do stuff that they're not supposed to be doing. Everybody's impatient. Everybody's got a place to be and a time to be there. And let's see. Really can't see down. Well, maybe you could see down there. See a little bit down there. Like I said, there's traffic on all sides, so you can't really avoid it. Just gonna kind of deal with it. Then, as you get further down towards the tunnel, sometimes they have these trucks out there just to keep people in their lane. We'll take a look when we get down there and see. Haven't been through here quite a while, so I don't really get the chance to see how they do it on a regular basis.
13, you can give a whirl of signing out 13-11-98.
So this is what you deal with on at least the weekend, maybe during the weekdays too, I think. Well, if the Sumner Tunnel is open, you shouldn't have this much volume of traffic, I'm assuming. So if it's open during the week, it should alleviate some of this traffic. Let's take a look and see. At this point, all you can do is just hurry up and wait. See if we can switch into one more lane over if we can. This car moves up a little bit.
Good afternoon, sir. Go for Charlie 41.
Let's see. Everybody's gonna try to get into the left-hand lane anyway, so that's the lane that kind of moves a little quicker.
Operations to Delta 415. We just got a complaint from motor vehicle alarm that's been going off since early this morning, on and off, at 450 Shaman Ave for a silver Honda, Pennsylvania, tax, plate for the tax.
Let's see, maybe we can. There we go.
Okay.
A lot of people that moved out of the city to avoid the traffic, so they can watch the video of the traffic now. Some people moved to Florida, some people moved to Texas, some people moved to Atlanta. They moved different parts of the city, or different parts of the country, I should say, to avoid some of the things in Boston and New York. So I get to see it. That guy don't know how to drive over there. He's supposed to be a professional driver. Kind of off camera, there's a taxi cab driver that looked like he couldn't maneuver properly.
Ladder 15, enter no medical, 103 Norway Street, Boston. Ladder 15, enter no medical, 103 Norway Street, Boston. Nearest box 1593 Hemingway and Norway Street.
So this is what, we'll see how long it takes to get through the tunnel. Usually when you get down to the split and you kind of merge in, it moves a little quicker. Right now the reason why there's so much traffic is because everybody's trying to merge into 2 lanes. So even though you can see like 3 lanes out here and 2 lanes over there, these lanes eventually turn to 1 lane on one side, 1 lane on the other side. So it's just 2 lanes going through the tunnel. Years ago, this used to be the area that you see the tolls. So if you was paying a toll, this is where they actually had the physical toll booths up. I believe at one point this was a fire station too. I don't think it's a fire station anymore. Right across to our right, used to store fire trucks in there for Logan. But as you can see now, it's kind of just empty there. I don't know if they're doing some work on it or what, but no more fire trucks inside there. That car is doing a weird turn over there. If you guys caught that, he was supposed to do that turn, but he went through that little area and made a left-hand turn up there. So this is where they put the trucks at. They got at least 1 truck there, I see. And these trucks are only there to keep people from switching over earlier, prematurely. So I don't know what time they set them up and put these cones up. It must be a particular time they set them up and take them down. So those trucks, there's like 3 of them. All the cones are there. So those cones are to keep you from switching over to this lane over here any sooner than you should be. So it's forcing you to go all the way down. Rather than just put up a Jersey barrier, it would be a lot cheaper to put a Jersey barrier up there. Then the trucks don't have to be there anymore. Yeah, they can just put a Jersey barrier all the way down to the point they need it, and trucks don't have to waste gas and diesel, whatever they're wasting. They don't have to set up cones and take them down all the time either. That wouldn't be too hard to do, would it? Because I think you're wasting more time and effort setting up and breaking back down again. So everybody's trying to switch over to the furthest left lane or the second to the left lane, because those are 2 lanes that turn into 2. So depending on which lane you pick and how you pick it, I mean, that's what you're going to be doing. What I'm going to do, I'm going to switch over to the further left lane myself, because I know that lane is the lane that everybody's going to jump into. So I'll switch over to that lane as well. And then we'll just go down and see how far we can go down without being interrupted. You see the signs, exit 135, 134. those are the exits that would take you more to the Boston side. I think 135 is taking you to 93 south. 134 is probably taking you south. I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure. So everybody on the far right is still going to try to merge in, because that lane still hasn't merged yet. So there's that far right lane. Everybody's still going to try to. It says right lane ends in 500 feet. So if you're paying attention, you know that lane's going to end in 500 feet. So you should be trying to get over sooner. A lot of people wait to the very last minute, which makes it more chaotical. The quicker you get over, the better flow you have. But there's always one person that's going to pass all those cars and try to cut over and just mess it all up anyway. So either way, it's going to be a problem. So that red car is coming up on the right. Now he knows he's supposed to get over, but he's still trying to come up on the right. It's a right lane. So the right lane ended just about where that sign we just passed by. So now it's only 2 lanes. You can see all the traffic all the way down. So once you're in your lane, it moves pretty quick, you know. Not fast, but you know, we're doing about 20 miles an hour.
Right, a lot of 15. You can't do it yet. They shut up and walk away. Shut up and walk away. We'll get to that.
If you keep going straight, you're heading towards Worcester. Stay to the right, you're going to South Boston and yeah, South Boston. South Boston and 93. Yeah, so I was right. So 134 takes you to 93 north and south. And then the other exit takes you to South Boston. Well, I guess you can go south going to the right. Yeah, 135 will take you south. 134. No, I'm saying it wrong. 135 will take you north. 134 will take you south.
Can you put me on a 19 over at the War Memorial, please?
At least that's what I think it will do. We'll find out when we get down there. Because I don't know everything. So if I stay in the left lane, I'm heading south. If I get in the right lane, I'm going towards the pike. There's always somebody that just wants to cut it. Like, typically, like, you're supposed to use your blinker when you do that kind of stuff when you cut in front of someone. That way, that's to show that you're doing a lane change, but some people don't do that. Blinker or directional off. We'll keep this rolling until we get off the, because I'm heading to the Mass Ave exit, so I guess I keep it rolling until we get to the Mass Ave exit. Every so often I do a video of the traffic in the city. So to the right is if you're going on the Mass Pike. That's where it's really backed up at. Actually, no, that's actually north. I'm sorry, guys. That's actually going 93 north. So if you're going north, it's backed up. So the Mass Pike probably was the other exit then. One of those exits is the Mass Pike. I'm not too sure which one it is now. Here you got more traffic up here. So when you get on the 93 south, you're going to run into some traffic too. Maybe not as much as we've seen over there, but we'll find out once we get up there. Now you can see more traffic. See, the Honda, he's trying to cause an accident the way he's cutting over. He's not using any directionals or anything. He's just cutting people off, which is not safe. Like, you can do that, but it's not safe to do that. Just abruptly cut into somebody. I'm trying to see if I can cut into one of these open areas, maybe right here. Maybe cut over one more time if it's possible. Maybe cut over one more time. Just get in that far lane. Here we go. Maybe cut over one more time. No, we'll see. Yeah, I guess we can cut over one more time. Get away from all that traffic. This is not technically a lane, but I'm gonna make it a lane today. This is definitely not a lane, but this lane will bypass all that traffic that's sitting in the middle of the road up there. Everybody makes it a lane because it's not really a lane. It's like the shoulder, but you make it a lane to get to avoid these cars that don't know how to stay where they're supposed to stay at. Like, I don't know what these guys are doing either. Just go all the way down. Makes it, I'll make it. Because I stay right behind him. right? It'll get you off in the closest to Mass Ave as Mass Ave can be. Okay, that's pretty much it. You got a guy selling roses over here. He wants some roses. You can always check him out. Other than that, another day in the city. Catch you guys on the next one.